Hey guys, so today I'm going to be looking at people who almost died. So yeah, let's just get right into the video. Had friends over playing video games. A pipe burst and gas was pouring into the house, but we couldn't smell it downstairs. My dad noticed and got us all out of the fire. Fire chief got there and took a reading, and level was so high, he forbade anyone from going in. He said it's a good thing no one rang the doorbell because they can cause a spark which would have ignited everything. We had pizza on the way. Delivery guy showed up 5 minutes after fire department. That is scary. Things to do with gas, always freaking scary, like how fast things can escalate. So I was getting my teeth cleaned and I get nitrous oxide because I have so many exposed roots. Well, my hygienist at the time was this lovely lady from Minnesota. Kind of flaky but super sweet, talked about her family all the time. So I'm in the chair and she hooks up my mask and away we go. I actually fell asleep, except not so much. Turns out she had forgotten to turn the oxygen on and had been feeding me straight nitrous. She only noticed because I started gasping for air while unconscious. So that's how I almost died at the dentist. I never saw her again, but I tell you, that was the best nap of my life. Dude, that's freaking scary. Because you never know, right? If you're gonna wake up or not. I'm pretty sure that's a lot of people's fears. Like, before they go in for anything and they have to, like, get put out, you're just like, I hope I wake up. Saving a younger friend from drowning, he panicked and almost took me out. Yep, that's what they say. If someone is drowning, you don't try to save them by yourself. You get some equipment or whatever. But honestly, it's so tough to like remember that, because when someone is drowning, you just want to jump in because, you know, you're a swimmer, right? And you just want to jump in and save them. So you don't really think about your own life at that point if you see someone dying. So like that advice makes sense, right? But if it's someone you love drowning, obviously you're going to jump in. But if this does happen to you and someone is like pushing your head down, all you do is you just swim below them. Like, you push yourself even more below so they can't really hold on to you anymore, you know? If someone is trying to drown you, oh hell no, bye. Was at a party and took ecstasy. Later, I took a cab to go home 10 minutes away. Heart stopped in the cab. If that would have happened when I got home, I would have been dead. So, like, the cab driver saved them? They were like, hey, pay me. Pay me. That's how they figured out that person was about to die because they didn't get the money. 16-year-old farm kid me. Stepdad told me to go pick up a load of corn seed for planting. I had gone with him many times before and driven the truck and hauled light stuff with it. Nobody told me how different it is to haul 10,000 pounds of seed on a big flatbed trailer on gravel. I had a lot of common sense and was driving slowly and carefully. Still, 10,000 plus pounds pushed me down a gravel hill, skidding, praying to God I stopped before the stop sign at the T intersection to a busy highway. I came to a grinding halt just as the front of the truck crossed the plain where the gravel turned to asphalt. A semi was coming from one direction and regular cars from the other. I shudder thinking about what if on that one. What the? 16 years old? What? You can drive already by yourself at 16? Because I know here you can get your license at 16, but you are not allowed to drive alone at 16. The earliest you can drive alone with your license is 17. Damn, 16 years old? 10,000 pounds of seed? That's scary. Imagine going downhill with that and you just can't stop, right? Oh my gosh. When I was 13, I got thrown off a horse into a barbed wire fence. As I was in the air, I could see where my trajectory was taking me and just remember wondering if I'd catch my neck on the wire and be killed instantly or maybe lose an eye to the barbs. Incredibly, I landed legs first and got some damn impressive lacerations, and the wind solidly knocked out of me, but no major damage. Yo, imagine being up in the air for that long. And you just have like your whole life flash. Was backwards camping in Yellowstone, and if I hadn't considered for 30 seconds if I really needed to get up and go to the bathroom in the middle of the night, I would have walked out of my tent headfirst into a brown bear, which I heard before leaving and found tracks of next to my tent in the morning. Spookiest moment of my life in hindsight. What do you do if it's brown bear? Play dead? Was it a black bear? Black bear? Oh, yeah. Black bear, you scare them. Brown bear, you play dead. And polar bear, you pray. You pray for your life, okay? I was snorkeling. I had my other stuff stored on a rock by the water, about 3 meters high. When I got out, I decided to climb straight up, almost at the top. The rock I was hoisting myself up came off, and I fell back first onto the coral. If a friendly wave hadn't come in, I would have broken my back at least. That's scary. Yo. Man, things to do with like rock climbing, rock fishing, whatever, those are like the most dangerous. They just used up like 10 years of luck. I'm allergic to peanuts and tree nuts, and I've gone into anaphylactic shock at least 10 times. That must suck, man. Like some food you don't even know there's nuts, right? And like someone can give you something and they'll be like, yeah, there's no nuts, but they wouldn't even truly know if there's no nuts. So you just can't even trust anyone at that point. In high school, I was late for class coming back from grabbing lunch. As I was speed walking from the car and also cramming a sandwich down my throat, I started choking halfway from the parking lot to the closest building. I dropped the sandwich and started running. I ran into the first building, which was the band building, and it was completely empty. Ran to the next building and the first 2 classrooms were locked and empty. I finally made it to the back hallway and I burst into physics class where one of my good friends happened to be sitting in. I was purple and red and about to pass out. I pointed to my throat and my buddy jumped over the table and immediately gave me the Heimlich. 5 pumps in and it came out. Probably 2+ minutes without breathing. Coincidentally, I recently helped him get a job at the company I work at, so I finally feel like I found a way to repay him. That's the scariest, man. Wow. That friend, I would trust him with my life. I was on my way to work, just kind of cruising along in the far right lane with my cruise control on, as I wasn't in a rush and was making good time. I'm not sure if anyone has ever been in a little fender bender and felt that tap, but I felt a little tap and I looked in my side mirror only to see a massive 18-wheeler's bumper basically against the backside of my car by my driver's side tire. The next events are a big mystery to me, but future crash reenactments basically show that he overtook my vehicle and merged on top of me, trapping me underneath his trailer. This is why I hate driving next to like big trucks or like whatever. Steering wheel was snapped in 2. My A pillar was all but disintegrated and my B pillar was pushed halfway into my seat. I came to as someone was kicking in my passenger window. I was bent over the center console and couldn't sit up because of the truck trailer in my seat. EMS got me out and I was rushed to the hospital with a head injury and my left hand ripped open. I should have died. Not a single person who has seen my vehicle understands how I survived. That's freaking crazy. They got stuck underneath the truck. What the hell, man? Freaking hate trucks. Seriously, every single time I see a truck near me, don't you do it. My biggest fear is like getting trapped in between a truck and it pushes me to the side and I'm just squished. Or like driving behind a truck and there's like something on the truck. No thank you. I almost choked to death after my grandma fed me a whole strawberry while I was 2. A whole strawberry? What 2-year-old is gonna eat a freaking strawberry like that? They don't even have teeth yet. Here you go. Okay, grandma. Alright. Thanks for the deathly strawberry. Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.